Yeah, hello guys, you are highly welcome to another tutorial on Boutique Fashion channel. On this video we are going to be treating how to sew this type of dress, and this style was inspired by Ace brand. You can see how beautiful and nice the design is. So without wasting any of your time, please make sure you click on the subscribe button, and also you give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to click on the like button if you are here to do so. And one thing that's very important is that make sure you don't skip any part of the tutorial so that you will not miss any vital tips that I'm going to be giving in this tutorial. So without wasting any of your time, let's get started. So the first thing you have to do is to cut the material like this. That is, you have drafted the body, and then you have also cut out the shape of the kaftan, and this is it after I've already cut everything. And then this is the backdrop. The first thing you have to do here is also measure the folding allowance, which is the M allowance here. The M allowance of this thing, this kaftan is 3 inches. So you rule out the 3 inches at the M line, so that is for the folding. And then here you measure 1 inch here, so measure 1 inch here. And then the length of this front will be the 13 inches, so you measure 13 inches. So you measure 14, and then you later measure 13 inches. So you cut on that 13 inches, and after we do the folding, it's fold at 14 inches. So don't measure from that place. So from this end to this is a 3.5, so you roll it straight down. That's a 3.5, giving me 3.5. And then you place an add the armhole cuff there, so just do cuff it like this. And then from this M line, so you measure 10 inches here, so you measure 10 inches here. So this will be for the design on the down parts, so you roll it straight down. After you do that, you measure another 3 inches downward. But before you do that, let's measure 2 inches upward, and then you measure 2 inches here. So just give it a V shape, so the V shape in the front, so that is what I'm creating there. And then you measure 3 inches here, so mark 3 inches, and then you roll it straight down. So you are now cutting, you have to cut out everything now. So cut out this shape, and then you cut it on this 3 inches. So that is it. So this is the front part, and this is the back. So this is where we are working on. So just cut this place open like this up to that 2 inches. So that is it. And then this is the lace that I'm using. So you buy 1 yard for this, because if you buy half yard it will not be enough. So this type of lace, you can see that where they sell a female material, and then it can be more than 3,000 naira. So that is the amount that I bought this. A yard I bought it 3,000 naira. So just look at a fine design of a lace, so you get a nice one. So just 1 yard will be enough, and then you place this one on it. So once you place this one, then just cut out in a box like this, in this box, and then make sure that you have excess on all the edge. And then now you have to place another material at the bottom. So this one is a door face, so half yard of a door face will be enough, and you can easily see this one at maybe 300 naira. So that is for the half yard. So just place it down like this, and then you place this one on it, then just cut it out. So now after you have done with the cutting, you just stitch all the edge, all the 4 edge, you stitch it around, and then you open this, and then you apply ST on this edge round like this with like a 1 inch. So just apply ST on the edge, Once you do that, you trim out the excess, and then you notch this cuff area, so just notch it round. You fold the 0.5 on the edge round. Please, if you are here to give this video a thumbs up, if you are enjoying this video, make sure you help me click on the subscribe button, and also you turn on your notification bell, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that a lot of people will be able to benefit from it, and they too will be able to learn how to achieve this type of design. So just fold this edge round, and then if you are to iron it on the front, make sure you lay material on it, and then this place this one down like this, and then you leave like a 0.5 inch round, and then the wideness of this is a 7.5, so that is the wideness. So you get center of this after I've already stitched the edge round. So you place the center, but I make a mistake of not placing this one at the center, but I will get the center later on. So that is the lace. So just place it like this, and then make sure that the wideness is a 7.5. So just mark it round like this, mark it round. So this for us to know where the folding ended. And that is it. So now you have to apply hemming gum. So cut it into two. So just open it and place it on the edge of that line. So just place this one on it, and then you press it. Do the same thing on this other side. Make sure you are laying a pressing cloth on it so that the front will not be shiny, and then you trace this one out also with hemming gum. Place it around it. And then you lay a pressing cloth on it, then you press it very well. So that is it. So now you have to open it like this, proceed to the table, open it like this. So the hemming gum may be exceeding the area where it needs to fall, so just need to open it a bit round. And then you have to stitch it round like this. So just stitch it from inside. So you are stitching it from inside. Just so it's very close to the gaiter. That is the crease on the clothes. Make sure you take your time to do this, don't rush, and make sure you are not skipping any part of the tutorial so that you don't miss any vital tips that I'm going to be giving here. So that is it. Now you proceed to the table again, and then you press it, then you trim out the excess on the edge, so leaving like a 0.5 on it. When you are done with this, you proceed to the weaving machine, and then you weave it around, and then you press it very well from the back. So pressing is very important here, so that the what will come out very nice and nice, very neat and nice. So now I can now get the gaiter again. So make sure you lay pressing cloth on it, and then let's confirm what we have. So just place it like this, and then leave 0.5 on the edge. So just cut it slants, and then you can now give it the cut out the neckline again, and that is it. You can see that we are achieving the results already. So now let's move on. So this is the back, this is the facing for the back. I've already cut that, so I want to stitch the edge here so that I can use it to secure the lace with the lining. So now this is the back. So I've created the back slit on this. So if you want to know how to do this, I have a video for you on this channel. I will leave the link at the end of this tutorial. And also, if you want to know how to fix this facing, that is the lining that I have here on the kaftan, I also have a video for you on this channel as well. So that's why I say make sure you click on the subscribe button. So now you place the back down and then front on it, then you place the facing on it also to join the shoulder, and then you turn it to the other side. Let the facing be on the ground on the table, and then you place the front on it, then the back will be on it again. Then you stitch it with a 0.5, and that is it. So now you can now proceed to the table and press it like this, press it like this, and this is it after I've already pressed it. So just stitch this edge, tiny stitches. Now that is it. So when you are done with this, then you press it from the back, and then you have to lose this front because we are still fixing something there. So let me lose that place, and then you just iron it from the back like this. So this is very important. So the first thing you have to do here is to create the shoulder line. So make sure you set this place that the armhole is equal. Make sure the armhole is equal, and then you lay pressing cloth on it, and then you press the shoulder out. So I've lost this space, and then you have to trim this a bit. So that is the neckline. Lay it like this, and then you cut this place. Make sure that what you are cutting here is not up to 0.2, so that when you finally open it, it will not up to 0.5. So make sure that this place is very small. At least you are not cutting up to 0.5 here. So when you lay it like this, so here now I normally trim the neck a bit with like a 0.2 round. So that is it. So you trim it round. That is after I've already drafted the neck, and before I pipe the neck, I normally cut it with a 0.2 round. So you place this one down like this, and then you give it a little shape here. So you can place your armhole curve there to give it a shape, and then you cut out the shape like this. Now let's lay the clothes and see how it is. So you can see that this place, what I'm having here is almost like a 0.5 on this, and it's even almost more than it. But make sure that your own is not up to this, so that when you are fixing the zip, it will not be too wide. So now, so here's the material we are using for the taping. So you cut this one in a bias form, like a 2.5, and then you fold the one edge on this with a 0.5. So when you fold this one edge, you apply hemming gum on it. So you can as well join the material. If you don't have enough material, you can as well join it, because you need a long material for this. So you just apply hemming gum on one edge, and once you do this, you proceed to the sewing machine, and then you measure 1.5. So 1.5, 1.5, and then you cut out the excess. Now you lay the material again, that is the main bodice. So you place this one on it, Then you stitch it with like a not up to 0.5. So just stitch it straight down, and then make sure that it's fall on the edge, and then you follow the edge round. And make sure that what you are sewing here is equal all through, so that one will not be wider than the other side. You just stitch it straight down, and that is it. So you cut out the remaining one, and then you turn it like this. You proceed to the table, and then you iron it out like this. And here is it after I've already ironed it. And then you sew it like this. So make sure you press it so that it's very easy for you to stitch. You can see that I've almost getting all the shape already. So just stitch on that edge. You are not running the stitches on that taping. You are stitching in between that joining. So that is it. Now you cut out the excess, then you turn it to the front now. So this is how it will look. So this is the material I'm using for that front. So you apply stay on it, and then you stitch it with a 1 inch straight down. So open this place like this, the center, and then you stitch the edge. Cut the excess, then you do the notch in here. So you pull everything out, open it like this, and then you turn it out. So now you can now press it from the back. It is what you have ironed or what you have sewn already. And if you want to press it on the front, you apply pressing clothes. You get the gator of the shoulder line. That is very important, and that is what will make the work to lay perfectly well. Make sure you take your time to do this, and that is it. Now you can now fix the sleeve here, the zip here rather. So you can now fix the zip. So once you place it like this, you have to stitch on this edge, that is on that joining we stitched before, and it will end on that shape, that is the front shape. That is it. So make sure you check it, and then wherever the stitches is not holding, make sure you restitch it again. And that is it. So you do the same thing on this other side. And that is it. So now you pull it in, and then you cut out the excess here. So you place this one, now you place it on it. So make sure you cut it like 4 inches. So just insert it from here. Insert it from here, and make sure it falls at the center. Now you can now close this opening now, the opening where we lose before, so you can now close it again. Now after you have done this, you proceed to the table and then you press it down like this, and this is after I've already pressed everything. So you can see that we are achieving the result already. So the next thing to do now is to do the work on the down parts. So on that 2 inches you place your ruler on it and then you measure whatever you have on the shape. So just follow that 2 inches and then you roll it straight down. So I've weaved this edge, weave this place also to this point, and then you fold this place like this, and then use hemming gum to secure it. Then you fold this place with the 3 inches, which is for the hem allowance, that is the folding allowance at the hem line, and then you place a hemming gum there to secure the edge also. So make sure you watch how I want to secure this edge, just the tip of the edge, not on that extreme edge. So this is where you have to put the hemming gum first, and I have to do this on the second side as well. So once you've done that, the next thing to do now is to cut the material for the down part, which is the lace. So now trim this folding that's reflecting on that side, so to give us the normal shape which you should have before. So now you measure the hem allowance, which is 3 inches, and then you roll it straight. So from that this place now, from this place where the folding ended, what I have here is 13 inches. So that is 13 inches for this place. And then the wideness is leave half inch on both sides. So that wideness is 27. So that is the wideness. So now you place the lace down like this, and then make sure that lace edge is reflecting at the down part, and then you cut it at 13 inches by 27. So that is it on this. Now you take on the video there's no lining on this down part, but on this one I want to put a lining there. So I've weaved this edge, that is the edge of this door face that I'm using to lining the lace, because I want that place to be covered. So but on this illustration on the video there's no lining on this down part. So just cut the lining like this, and then you stitch the edge round. So here it is after I've already done that, and I've weaved the edge also. I've weaved this edge as well. So just place it like this, and then you measure whatever you have here, which is 10 inches, and on that point that is 13 inches. So just lay it like this, and then you place hemming gum there. You can double the hemming gum so that we secure it. So just place it like this. And then you press it very well. Now after you have pressed it, the next thing to do now is to stitch this line here. That's just only the V shape. That is the only place you are sewing. So and this is it after I've already stitched it. You can see that V shape that I stitched there. then just sew it from the back. You just iron it from the back, and then you can as well place aiming gum to secure the edge here. Then you press it very well, you turn it to the front, and then you do the same thing, and that is it on how to do this. So just cut out the excess which we have on the side, and then the next thing to do is just to face the sleeve, do the other necessary things, and that is all on how to sew this type of a dress. Please, if you derive a value in this video, don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and also you turn on your notification bell. Please make sure you drop a comment for me, and also make sure that you click on the like button. And if you want to join any of my online tutorial, you can as well reach me on the number that's showing on your screen, or you check the link in the description box below. Till we meet again in the next video, I say thank you for watching, and then bye for now.